Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today's episode is going to be a little bit differently as we are in a creative mode testing world because I want to show you guys a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes here on the channel. If you've been around for a while, then I'll be happy to tell you that we've officially hit just over 100 subscribers, so thank you to each and every single one of you who are here, who have been here from the beginning, who have joined partway down the road. I just want to express my sincere gratitude to each and every single one of you for accompanying me on this journey. But today I kind of wanted to just pull back the curtain a little bit and show you kind of how I go around getting my thought process together, getting the builds together, putting things together, the planning, the transferring, and all of that jazz. The first thing I actually want to touch base on is a bit of the resources that I use when it comes to third-party tools in this game, like, the kind of mods, the kind of things that we do, the kind of tools that I use. So let's just dive right into it. So this right here is my main menu, and many of you might have seen obviously the little MiniHud at the top of the screen, and if I go into my mods folder, you can see that I actually use quite a few optimization mods and quite a few quality of life improvement mods. If we go into my testing world, you can see this is kind of where I do most of the filming, most of like the character rendering for like the thumbnails and stuff, and it's also where I do most of my builds and testing. Now, before we get too ahead of ourselves, I would like to mention that I use a pre-built mod pack on CurseForge known as Fabulously Optimized. And then I add all my own additional quality of life and technical mods that I use, such as the ones you'll see later on. I wanted to touch base on a couple just for transparency's sake, especially because a lot of the builds are quite big and quite technical and require a lot of resources. So if I bring up this overlay here, this is the Litematica mod and overlay, and you can see a lot of the builds dotted around have this kind of outline to them, and it's just for schematics, for testing, for copy pasting into creative worlds. And if we open here, these are kind of all the different types of schematics that I've kind of tested and used over the years and over the months of things that I may or may not use. A lot of them are just kind of like, like this build back here, like this hasn't actually ever come to fruition. I would like to build this at one point, but a lot of this is just inspired by various YouTubers and various other people throughout the years. And the Litematica mod, if we bring out our trusty stick, you can see that it's got all these different options, all these different things to like edit subregions and whatnot. And it is really useful for, grabbing large scale projects like our water wheel that we designed here. We take a schematic of this, it gives us all the blocks that we need. We can go and grab all those blocks and then, easily and quickly know exactly how many resources we're going to need for any particular build. Another mod that I use on a regular basis is actually the inventory tweak mod. So if I bring up a chest and it's an empty chest, I have a whole bunch of the same resources, and you can shift right click like that, but this quality of life mod right here is inventory control tweaks, which allows me to just quickly and efficiently transfer with a click and drag any item of the same kind into any inventory. The other one that I use on a regular that you might have seen is the Shulker Box Tooltip. As you can see, I hover over a Shulker Box and it tells me, hey, this Shulker Box is empty. But if I were to grab these logs and stick them in here and then pick up said Shulker Box, if I grab myself a pickaxe, you can see that I can view the contents of the Shulker Box without having to open the Shulker Box. And even go in and hover and, either get an expanded view or a compacted view. And that also works with the ender chest once I have it in my inventory. I use a better F3 screen that you might have seen in previous videos, just to have a whole bunch of different information. This is the same information that can be found on the regular F3 screen, but it's more color coded, it's blocked, it's customizable. Like I can change this out for things that I want to see, things that I don't want to see, more compact, more information, etc. And then we also use the MiniHud mod. So if we go into our mods and we go type in MiniHud, you can see that this is our configurable MiniHud that allows us to have our overlay at the very top. You can turn it on and off. You can see it turn on and off. And then the info lines are things that I can configure to have displayed. We can add any sorts of things whenever I want particular information. What you see on the screen is typically what I like to play with, just so I know kind of like what the light block is, which way I'm facing, what coordinates I'm in, and also the time of day, so I don't lose track of like time when I'm recording and digging and building and having fun making content for all of you. We have things like the light level overlay, a quick and easy way alongside with the MiniHud info line to see where the light level is currently mob spawnable. So everywhere in red and 0 is where hostile mobs can spawn, and so then we just grab some torches, we put them down, and then mobs don't spawn. We use Tweakaroo, as you can see here, for various different things, various different tweaks, such as like if we go for our farms, we can periodically attack and turn this on as a hotkey, and that just like continuously left clicks. We can hold right click. We can do a gamma overlay, so we can kind of see in the dark. Obviously when we're playing in our survival, I'd rather just brew potions of night vision, because it's, you know, it stays with the theme of the vanilla gameplay. Obviously during creative mode you don't want to just, you know, you can also do the like give effect, but just having Tweakaroo as a quick hotkey that I can just, you know, turn this on and off just significantly helps the building process, as well as you know, the creative design when it comes to big redstone contraptions like that. If we go back to our main menu, you'll see that I have a whole slew of worlds that kind of like pop in between. I have various different testing worlds for various different redstone contraptions. A lot of what happens is I play on multiple systems, and so I'll have multiple worlds depending on where I'm currently playing. The worlds just kind of pile up, and then I transfer them to my main production computer, and then I do the recording, and then things go from there. So yeah, you can see kind of where the creative process works. You can see a lot of the houses aren't particularly planned in creative. A lot of them are kind of just built on the fly. We got things that are thoroughly planned, like, you know, like the mill was thoroughly planned, the water wheel was thoroughly planned, and like these houses kind of just got the framework, and then they were kind of just built on the fly in the actual survival world. So there is a good mixture of pre-planned builds, on the fly builds. Like obviously the cathedral was a nice big pre-planned, pre-designed build, because I wanted to make sure I got the look of it right, I wanted to make sure I got the scale of it right, and just sitting on top of the hill just looks majestic overlooking our area here. You can see the terraforming was all done on the fly, just having fun building and recording, and, you know, just making content for you guys. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you so much. Please don't forget to leave a like, and I just wanted to let you know that I am going to be starting live streams up again. If you're watching this on the day this releases, which is the Monday, August 26th, then the first live stream will be this coming Thursday, August 29th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. I will leave a link down in the description. So I hope you guys appreciate this, you know, kind of behind the scenes tour into what I do and what tools I use, and just, you know, I want to be transparent with all of you that, you know, I do use Litematica and schematics and things like Tweakaroo for AFK farms and stuff like that. So you don't think like, oh, like what are they doing? Are they cheating? Are they this? Are they that? No, I feel like Vanilla Plus is how I like to play, and thank you each and every one of you for your support thus far. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It really helps. I really appreciate it. I love reading all your comments. I love hearing all your feedback, and let's keep on growing. Let's keep on having fun together, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, everybody. Bye.